So part two. What was I at? Kicked out of school in Tallahassee. Oh yeah, got my GED. Went to this culinary arts program down in Orlando, or Tampa or somewhere. I think Tampa. Wherever by St. Petersburg. Man, I was out with these chicks one night, having a great time. It was like 6 chicks. They were all gay. That's some crazy shit. It's a whole bunch of fucking gay, fucking pornography and all kind of crazy shit going on in the world. Man, this one guy, you know what I mean? He said he had some weed in his crib. He stayed by the hotel, so I'm going back to smoke some weed with him. Go to his house. This fucker comes out, you know what I mean, with some damn black booty shorts on and a pistol. Talking about he a bisexual nudist. Motherfuckers are crazy. I guess he thought I was gay or something. That shit is... Do I give out the impression I'm gay? Well, I guess if you see me like this, you probably would think I was gay. Got on a dress, that's what people call it, in the West. Man, this is my nightgown. This is my lounge around the house wear. I will occasionally go to the store in this though. I'm free. Oh yeah, so what happened to me? Went to school. Dropped out of school, had a daughter, went to California. Got a good job at a great restaurant. But I wanted to be a waiter. They wanted me to be Mr. Good Nigga who worked in front of the house and shuck oysters and shit. And I did that for a while. But they didn't want to give me no promotion and shit. Then they were going to tell me that I can only work in the back of the house. I can't work in the front of the house no more. They wanted me to be an average good nigga. So I quit because I ain't that dude. And I was selling weed and everything anyway. Out in Cali getting it. I was loving that shit. That shit was great. Smoking a best bud, you know what I mean? Fucking around with the music, man. I was out there with DJ Cool Juan, punk ass. Shout out to Blow Big Entertainment. That's a pussy ass nigga that owed me like $500, $220. So I gotta go back out there and collect my bread. My shit has collected interest by now. He is prime for a robbery. Yep. Cool Juan, nigga, I'm talking about you. So I'm going back to Cali. When I was out in Cali, I was a dude. Me and my brother was kicking it, you know what I mean? We put our shit together, cooperative economics at its best. That's how I know this shit works, man. Me and my brother and his wife and Nollis when she was first born. I got it, it was in a 1-bedroom. And he had a job, you know, he was getting some money and shit, but I got a job, we started getting more money, put money together, and it just works better that way. 2 people paying rent, we moved out, got a 2-bedroom. That shit was like $1,000 a month, $960 or something. But I used to pay $360. He would pay $500, $600. I don't know, but that was always a problem. He was like, you know, why? It's 2 of y'all and a baby, man. I used to smoke up all my weed all the time, but that was cool. We had a blast, man. It took me like a year to get some pussy out that motherfucker though. I ain't never go to. I was always working. Probably really look like a crackhead, don't I? So what happened? California. I had to come home because my brother and I couldn't get along. I was selling too much weed. So be it, came home and niggas tried to rob me when I got to Crestview. Niggas is just crazy because I came home with the weed. I can't sell weed in Crestview. I can sell weed any fucking where else, but not in Crestview. Niggas is crazy. Plus the doggone police know me. I like to go somewhere where I'm not known. Because I don't blend in. So what happened next? Came back from California, man. I was about 23, 24, 420. Know what I was going to do, man. So I decided. I said that. Come, join the army. Be all you can be and all that other shit. They got me with them commercials, man. I was like, oh, God is speaking to me. I'm going to go in the army. And be a chaplain's assistant because I was already a minister. Remember, I just smoke a lot of weed. So that's what I was going to do. Go to the military and be a chaplain's assistant of all things. And I did that. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Everything I ever wanted to do, I did. And people are saying that I failed at it. How did I fail when I did it? Because I got kicked out of the military? Well, let me tell you what happened before I got kicked out. Before I got kicked out, I went to basic training. Just like every other soldier. Got my hair cut off and everything. Got off the bus, and that shit was crazy. Everybody yelled at you, "Get your ass out the motherfucking bus! Get out! Get out!" Shit was just crazy, man. It's like straight shock therapy. But basic training was cool, man. Probably one of my favorite experiences of all time. I learned what I was capable of doing. You know what I mean? Because they push you to the extreme limits at first. And motherfuckers fall out. Like, I thought I couldn't run 5 miles. But I went to the military because I wanted to pay my child support. Shit. Because I had to establish a future for my daughter. That's what I wanted to do. I didn't know if I was going to be in it forever, but I wanted to get my Montgomery GI Bill and go back to school. That was my plan. So basic training. AIT was right down the street at USACS, man. I forgot to tell y'all. Then I mentioned I got the Drill Sergeant Coin of Achievement basic training. And for AIT. And I got selected to go to the, 160th. Special Operations. I was doing my shit. I was good. I started back smoking fucking weed and shit, man. That's more to the story. Drugs don't work in the military. But a lot of motherfuckers in the military do drugs. I ain't even get caught, man. I told them I had a problem. You know what I mean? I told them I got a drug problem and I needed some help. And my wife needs some marital issues. And they kicked me out. So, in that regard, I was honest. Pride and all the other shit they be talking about. That's how I knew that they were some fucking liars. You know what I mean? Talking about they'll never leave a fallen comrade and shit. And the problem with that was I was talking to the chaplain. I was a chaplain assistant. Remember, I told the chaplain this shit. Chaplain Clinton White, talking about him now. He's a preacher. Christians, that's how I know what Christians will do to you. Put all your religion aside, they would say. This is a matter of military intelligence and all this other shit. No, you're a Christian, brother. I came to you in confidence. You know what I mean? But he has a right to disclose this information to the command. And so in that regard, the command suggested that I go get help. They said, nope, he's beyond help. We can't help him. Put him out. I dedicated my life to that shit. Can't blame them. They dropped me off in Kentucky. My commander gonna ask me whether we went wrong. I said, man, I've been telling this guy the whole time. You know what I mean? Y'all not trying to help me. Y'all, the mission comes first, man. I went to try to get some help. I went to the drug people. My damn commander first sergeant didn't even show up. So what happened? They dropped me off in the middle of fucking nowhere. A trained fucking assassin. And somebody got killed fucking with me in the dope when the nigga came to try to rob me and stab me in my back. And I was in Christian County, Kentucky, homeless, alone in the streets, and let me hear my fucking song. And all that shit that I had accomplished and all that shit that I had did in the military, all of the shit, you know what I mean? All of the shit that I had accumulated over the course of time, all of that shit mean absolutely fucking nothing. You know what I mean? Nothing at all. Nothing. Nothing, man. Nothing. None of that shit mean nothing. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers talking about your comrades and shit. You know what I mean? Gung ho and hua. You know what I mean? Like we fight to the end. None of that shit meant nothing. And the niggas who was sitting on your side smoking your weed. None of that shit mean nothing, dude. Not when you alone in the streets. So that's what happened to me, man. And I talk about this shit all the time. Meeting a guy in jail who gave me a place to stay, staying with the bums on the street. Going to church, you know what I mean? In the snow, walking around, ice cold with, you know what I mean, teardrops freezing to your face. Listen, I done been through that. No pain, no gain, brother. What don't kill you make you stronger. But if I wouldn't have been in the military, I wouldn't have been prepared for that. I probably would have cried myself to sleep and died out there in the streets. But I stayed focused, man. In a hopeless situation, I stayed focused. And I'm here to let you know this, bro. Listen, with God, all things are possible, man. Because I was facing 7 years, nigga. They caught me with the work, dude. I had enough to get it. I had 17 counts of possession and trafficking. And I got off. Because God is the greatest. When I look at the judge's face, I want justice. That's when I became Justice the White Outlaw. Third row.